Hey y'all. Okay, I know in my last video of the Valentine movie review, I think some of you already saw, or maybe only got halfway through the video. I do want to apologize for that. I was extremely tired. Jeez, yeah, I slept until noon, but actually I stayed up late. But so, in all, I only got very few hours of sleep. I went to work and got off. When I got off, hours later, I came home. I did the video, and I was just agitated. Like I said, it's nothing against anybody. It's just that I was tired, and I've probably only slept for about, I don't know how many, maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, every single day. I don't know how many weeks now. Yeah, that's partially why I try to sleep in. Anyway, enough about my sobness. I just want to redo this. I really do, because I feel like I've kind of messed up the last one. I know you could see me semi-pissed off and agitated. So, without further ado, the movie I've chosen, it's based loosely off the book by Tom Savage, and that movie and book is called Valentine. Yeah. Got the book, and I got the movie. Okay. Let's start off with some 5 girls being stalked by someone from their past. And let's see. Start off with the actresses, an actor, if you will. And I've heard people say his name, but I can't say it. David Boreanaz and Denise Richards, Marley Shelton, Katherine Heigl, and Jessica. I just know her first name is Jessica, and the other girl's name is Jessica too, so I'm not even going to try the last name. Anyways, they're being stalked by a killer since they're probably in their 20s by now, but they're being stalked from this guy from their past, and he was leaving them Valentines. One he leaves maggots, and another one he kills them in pretty much not very disgusting ways at all. This is just let me put it this way. It's just your regular little slasher type, 90s type movie. It's not it's a mixture. If I had to mix 2 movies together, Carrie and Scream, because that's pretty much what it is, a revenge type horror movie. Okay, you got the whole cast here, and it's not the entire cast. Okay, there's the other chick, and she's not on the front. I have no clue why. But, yeah, you have these characters, and you're trying to, through the entire movie, guessing who it is. It's pretty much what it is. It's just a big, big guessing game. It could be this person, this person, this person. No. And then it's if you're maybe I should have known. But at the same time, let's see. Is there anything that I didn't cover last time? Seeing it back then, but then seeing it now, it makes me go, there are some things I wish I could change. For example, the acting, they did good with what they had. I can admit that. I really can. But the thing is, if they would have added some more time, the blood in this is limited. Like I said, it's not slasher like an old school My Bloody Valentine or something. No, this is just straight up kill, you're dead. It's not like Hostel, where you just see everything splatter all over the place. And yes, I do use that as an example a lot, because I've actually had people go, I thought this movie was going to be like Scream, because I actually had someone tell me that when I went and saw Hostel in theaters. I thought Hostel was going to be like Scream. Scream and Hostel are 2 different things. I'm sorry, not 4. 2 different types of things. Got your extreme gore type. Then you have Scream over here, which is more along the line of what I like to call a teen Scream. Reason being is because it gets teens, preteens, kids. as hostile, it's kind of the extreme. Yeah, that's what it pretty much is. But that's what this is. This isn't your regular little teen scream right here. And I like the movie. I really do. I've seen it several times. I used to wait till Valentine's Day because I thought it was so cool. But then, like, cute little side note, my aunt, I know I said this in my last video, I don't know if you people got that far, to be honest. Actually, he's not on the cover or anything. The guy who plays Max, the artist in the movie, she actually went to high school with him. And not only that, they were actually pretty good friends back in the day. And he kind of gave me the inspiration of your dreams can come true, because he actually dropped out of high school to actually be an actor years ago. Probably back when I was maybe still a baby, I think. Yeah, that was around the time it happened. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, shows that, I guess, if you work hard, even if you do make dumb decisions, that, you will, achieve your dreams. And apparently he did. He's been in several other movies since Valentine. Let's see what else. The book. Okay, I should have jotted this last time, but I'm trying to just have this video in the most calmest, and I really do apologize the way that I can. Right here. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good shot. I have not done much reading on it. I don't really read, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I don't have the patience for it, or I don't have the time. That's why it's taking me so long to finish this one, and to finish the other one that I showed you on one of my other videos. Let me just start off with the book. Jillian Talbot. A beautiful home in New York City, Greenwich Village. Differences. Let's start with the differences. Movie, San Francisco. Right here, New York City. That right there. Just simple stuff like that. They do, like I said, it's loosely based off the book. Let's see. I'm just trying, like I said, I didn't even do much reading on it. I just read the little 20 pages, and that's probably what do they call it? The dialogue, epilogue, whatever you want to call it. Sorry. I still kind of just woke up. The prologue, that's what it's called. And it's called Fire. He pretty much, like, what he does in the book, I wish they would have done with the movie. I really, really do. He seduces them. Tells them who he really is. And apparently, I don't know what the name is. Because I don't know if it's going to be like in the movie Jeremy Milton, or for all I know, it could be Frank. So, once he tells them who he is, he smothers them, kills them, and then puts their house on fire. Yeah, a little bit more extreme than the movie, and I really wish they would have stuck with that. Let's start off with, let's do another little difference. Okay, the obvious. If you've seen the movie, then you hear me reading stuff about the book. It's been probably months since I picked this thing up, to be honest with you. Yeah, that actually does look pretty cool right there. Actually, anyway, Julian, or Jillian. Or technically, there was no Jillian. There was a Lillian. I take it back. There was a Jillian in the book, and Lillian. That's the closest I got. And the main character in the movie was Kate. Talks about how she has a gorgeous lover, blah, 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 but then she keeps getting letters, and as in the movie, each girl got one thing. One Valentine, or something, just a threatening card. And I know it rhymed and everything, it's just not one of those rhymes that just stuck with me. I guess I didn't think that was it was really that unique. As for the book and movie, I gotta quit wishing I could just merge these two, because one, I'm more of a watcher than a reader. People know that by now. There's nothing much to cover here, but my own thoughts real fast. Well, technically this is all my thoughts, but okay, well, technically let's start off with the ratings. As far as I know, IMDb gave this a 4.4. Yeah, people said that they loved it. Some people said they didn't love it because it didn't stick with the book. Blah blah blah. And the critics thought the same thing. It's too much like Scream. This came out. This is actually one that came out in 2001. They said all that was over by then. Why are you putting this out? You should have made it more like a old school slasher one, like My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, they could have really done that, but no, they had to go all limit the gore. The acting wasn't really that great. Looking at it now, and I mean, yeah, there are some scenes. I mean, let me put this to you this way: I saw this when I was like 12 or 13 years old. And this movie, it would scare 10-year-olds to maybe 15-year-old girls. Maybe boys. Maybe. Because, side story, I saw this with my softball team years ago. And I put it on, and then next thing I know, I have four girls, 2 on each side, squishing me like this. I've already seen the movie a good 4 or 5 times. And they're shaking because they've never seen a horror movie. That's the type of horror movie it is. Your little teen Scream. Basic. A lot of people honestly don't even like it. I grew up on it, which is why I like it. One of my first rare horror movies that I got to see. Because I kind of grew up in you watch PG-13 unless we let you watch something else type. But, like I said, this is the type that would scare 12-year-old girls. Not kidding, it really is. And I gotta say, if I had to rate it, I'd give it a 7.5 because over the years, I would have given it a 10 back in the day, but now it's like, yeah, about that 10. 7.5 that. I really do love the actresses. I mean, you got Denise Richards, Charlie Sheen's ex-wife, and she's been in several movies. He's in Bones technically. She was in Sugar and Spice. She was in Knocked Up, and I believe Grey's Anatomy, if I'm not mistaken. She was in actually White Chicks. Let's see, who else? The Max guy. I have no clue what else he's been in. That was just something my aunt pointed out to me years ago because she was just so stunned that was him. Oh, and this chick, I don't even know what else she's been in. Other than that, I'm not going to say it completely sucks. I'm sick and tired of people saying that. It completely sucks. It's just terrible. If they would have had a little bit more, maybe different types of the scenes, if they would have extended more scenes, or even had an alternative ending, I guarantee you this movie would have been so much better. But, everyone's like, oh, they didn't care about their friend, they just went and partied. Well, you know what? What are you going to do after your friend's dead? Your friend's not going to want you to sit around and mope. They're going to probably want you to move on with your life and do something. Protect yourself as much as you can. Carry a weapon with you. That's pretty much what they should have done in the movie. And it should stuck more with this. I can't really talk much about the book because I only read like 20 pages. But, this video cannot go for more than maybe 15 minutes, so I'm trying to make this fast. That's pretty much it, what I gotta say. I'd give it a 7.5. If you are 10 to maybe 15 years old, and check it out. It's a good horror, I like to call them horror movie startouts. You don't want to watch The Human Centipede as your first horror movie. Like I said, this is your little 12-year-old, 13-year-old, middle school slumber party type movie. Good to start off with, and then, okay, how can I put this? If there's, a level of horrors. But this one is you don't want to watch something too extreme, to where you're not going to watch a horror movie again. Start off with simple stuff like this, and then, move on to the next one. I will be probably doing a light show pretty soon with just my red lights. I'm not sure. Other than that, this movie review is done, and I do apologize for my last one. I'm surprised no one has bitched at me for that. And this is only part 1 of the Valentine's Day Special. The other one is going to come out Valentine's Day or night. But I'll have to... And you're going to really love it. It's another Valentine's movie, and I think you all know what it's going to be. But other than that, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day.